U.S. Attorney General William Barr was in Grand Rapids this morning to talk about what he says are economic threats created by Chinese operatives.
News 8 political reporter Rick Albin sat down with the AG after his speech to talk about China and more. Rick joins us now. Rick.
This is one of 4 high-profile speeches that Trump administration officials are or have already made on China. The final will be coming in a few days from Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. The Attorney General told the invited guests from law enforcement, higher education, and business that China's position in certain manufacturing areas leaves the U.S. vulnerable. When you bring this message out, I know the Secretary Pompeo is going to have a message in the next few days. Is this just to bring it to the attention of the American people and the American business population so they're more aware, or is there something else you'll be asking them to do?
Well, I think it's at this stage to bring it to their attention. I think the American people know what's going on. They've seen it, and we've lost a tremendous amount of our manufacturing base to China. And now we're becoming dependent on China, and they saw that in the COVID-19 problem, how we had to kowtow to the Chinese to get stuff even from American companies that the American people needed. We need to reindustrialize the United States and bring our production back to the United States.
I also asked the Attorney General about the death penalty recently being resumed for federal cases, and he explained how that process went. On another subject, for the first time in about 17 years, death penalty is being carried out in federal cases. How did that come about?
Yeah, there's a misconception out there that I just came into office and decided we're going to start up the death penalty. What happened was it was stopped by the courts, several years ago, many years ago, because of the method of execution. And there were a lot of different challenges. And so a few years ago, Attorney General Holder put a process in place to come up with a method and a protocol that would be acceptable to the courts. So when I came into office, that had just been completed, and we were now in a position to resume executions in the federal system.
Attorney General Barr spoke at the Ford Museum, and that's where I interviewed him as well. He said he chose the location partially because of President Ford's work with China, dating all the way back to his days in Congress.